Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vitali and today we are going to do something very interesting. Today we are going to create a celebrity makeup artist's look, like basically howsoever they do the makeup on the celebrities. I recently watched a Mitesh Rajani's podcast and he was on Masoom Meenawala's channel and he shared certain tips and tricks of how he does makeup and how as Indians we should do makeup. We should not try to change our face and try to just enhance it, and we should not follow other steps because our face is our face, and we should actually figure out what works on us, and we should keep it minimum. As you might have seen as well, all the makeup, all the celebrities does a very minimal makeup look. They don't like put in a lot of makeup, just enhance their features. And today we are gonna do just that. So stay tuned for some amazing makeup tricks. And yes, let's get started. First thing very important is a skin prep, and guys, this moisturizer, trust me, you guys should just take it. Like this moisturizer, Embryolisse moisturizer, is recommended by the bridal makeup artist, the celebrity makeup artist, like everybody. So it has something good. And honestly, I've just started using it, and trust me, after that, I myself have started believing that it is actually really good. So we're gonna start off with prepping our skin. Even he says that Mickey Contractor and all the other makeup artists uses this moisturizer only to prep your skin. And honestly, after this moisturizer, you don't even need a primer. And also, very important trick which he shared is that he does makeup. Even if you see Mickey Contractor, Alia Bhatt's makeup for Rocky and Rani, when we see that video of Mickey Contractor, he does the makeup from his hands only. So even Mitesh Rajani says that he does his makeup with most of the makeup with his hands, because the body heat and everything, it transfers, and it actually gives that a natural finish, and it actually helps the product melt better into the skin. So I think this is a very important lesson, and I also use my hand sometimes. Sometimes I use a brush or a sponge, but today we're going to use our hands for the foundation and the concealer. Okay. So the second thing which he mentions is the is the corrector, and he swears by the brands which are there in the market from a very long time. He doesn't trust new brands, so he trusts like NARS, RCMA, and Makeup Forever, all these brands basically. So we're gonna use Bobbi Brown's peach corrector, and for the correctors, he only uses lighter shades of, like, he either uses peach concealers or darker shade of peach concealer. He doesn't use reds at all, so that the face natural finish doesn't go. And he also says that you don't have to hide your dark circles completely, because the warmth which it gives, it actually enhances your face. So today we're going to do that. We're not going to use a lot of peach corrector also. So I'm going to use this corrector from Bobbi Brown, and we're going to use this corrector on the areas where I think I need some correction. And then he uses his hands again to blend it. So we're going to use our hands to blend it. So we're going to do a very natural makeup look. He just says that you just need to enhance your features, and we should adapt our skin however it is and just enhance it rather than just changing it completely. It makes a lot of sense. A lot many times we keep on trying to change our skin, or make it look like how it is not, which is actually, I don't think is a good idea. Everyone should maintain their originality, the face, their texture, and everything. We should really, uh, you know, uh, accept it and not try to change it all the time. So yeah, and also Krylon. He also swears by Krylon as well. I have Krylon's concealer, but again, it's in the orange shade. So we're not going to use it. We're just going to use this Bobbi Brown Speech Corrector. And then he says that if you don't need foundation, don't use it. If you don't need foundation, don't use it. Just work with concealers; they work the best. But in case if you need it, then what he does is, for the skin which doesn't have too much texture, doesn't have too much, any which ways models and film actresses doesn't need a lot of makeup products, because if you see, their skin is already very flawless because they take care of the skin very well. So that's why. So what he was saying is, for the foundation, what he does is usually He takes this Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood filter. Also, he takes Embryolisse, your favorite moisturizer. He takes that, and just 2 drops of foundation. So again, he swears by the brands which are there in the market for a very long time, like NARS, Makeup Forever, RCMA, Krylin. These are the makeup brands which he thinks we should buy the products from, and they work the best. We also talked about like the recent brands like K by Beauty, like K by Katrina, and all these brands that they also are good. But again, today we're gonna stick by that. So let me mix that up and then show you how do we apply it. Okay, so I've mixed like Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Filter, Embroilis Cream, and NARS foundation in the shade Punjab. And what he says is that he just takes it on his hands and he rubs it and he just applies it like a moisturizer. So which rather converts it into a tint, and gives a very natural finish. And as Mehndi also said, I was a little skeptical about it. But oh my god, it turned out to be so pretty. I mean, you can see it has a shine, it has given me that dewiness, and the foundation has given me a little bit of coverage also. I'm impressed with this trick. Honestly, I tried it for the first time, but this actually works. I think I'm gonna do my makeup, you know, like this often now. At least my daily wear makeup I can do, the festive and all. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, okay. Okay, so then for the eyes, he says that he mostly works on the browns, which are like, matches your skin tone. So I'm gonna go with this Hula bronzer because it has a very, good shade of brown, and you can just, give it a touch and give it that warmth without just doing a lot. So as you can see, yeah, so as you can see, it has given me that warmth and it doesn't look too much. So we're gonna do that today. And it's a very natural skin-like makeup which will just enhance your face rather than making it a complete different hue. And he really focuses on that the face should look like you and not a complete different person. Now we're gonna take another shade of brown and just work on the edges to give it some definition. Right. I think then we're just gonna do a smudged darker shade of eyeshadow only. And for the brows, he said that he mostly doesn't fill anybody's brows. He just uses a gel or a spoolie and define the brows. So we're gonna use this one from Anastasia. It's the brow gel. It's in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna use it today rather than uh, filling in my brows with anything else. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. So now he also says that Kajal is very important, like it is very Indian, right? So we should use Kajal because whenever we use this Kajal, or basically the makeup which used to go on earlier was just like a Kajal and a lipstick and you're done. So he focuses on actually applying a Kajal and apply it on my upper this thing waterline as well. And then we're gonna smudge it. Okay. Then for the powders, again, he says that he likes RCMA and all these powders. I don't have that, so we're going to use this Laura Mercier's powder. And what he says is that we shouldn't use too much powder because it will make our face look dry. So just use a little and just use it under your eye to set the makeup. You don't need a lot or else it will, make your skin very dry. So that's it for the powder. Now, now what is left is we're gonna use a darker shade of brown on our this upper lashes also. Okay. And I forgot, like for the cheeks, for the blush, he says that he doesn't use pinks or peaches. He mostly uses like cherry, plum, all these shades. Honestly, in liquid blushes, I don't have that shade. So, and also he focuses on tints. Like he says that tints are very underrated in India, so we should use more of cheek and lip tints. So I'm gonna use this cheek tint, which is in the color red. I'll have to again check my face, I think. Wow. It gives such a natural finish. Okay, so for the cheek, I've used this Benefits ka Benetint. It's in the shade, it's like a red shade. And I'm also going to use it on my lips a little bit. He also says that you can use your lipstick as your blush as well, which is like a very good advice. And I think a lot of people have tried that also. So yeah, and he also says that you can work with concealers if foundation is not needed, and you can give that warmth to your face, like work the rest of your face out with a contour or a bronzer. So we're gonna give a little warmth to our face as well. Guys, this is a very natural makeup look and it looks so subtle and nice. Honestly. So now for the mascara. For the mascara, he says that Givenchy had one mascara which is discontinued. And he also says that L'Oreal, Shiseido, all these brands also have some mascara. Unfortunately, I don't have them, so we're going to work with my favorite YSL mascara. And we're just going to apply it. We're going to do our lower lashes. Okay. And for the lipstick, what he says is that don't apply too much liners or different shades of lipstick. What he does is that he maintains the tonality of the lips. He says that Indian lips are very beautiful and are of all different shape or are all different shades. So we should maintain that and we should not try to change it. So today I'm gonna take a nude shade from MAC, which is their Velvet Teddy, and I'm just gonna dab it a little to enhance my lips only. We're just gonna do that. So you might have seen Mickey Contractor as well. He just like he uses Charlotte, like he used Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk on Alia Bhatt's face, and he also just took little and just just smudged it on her lips. So this is, I think, what basically these people do. And I think we're almost done with the makeup. He also says, let your face be your face and don't make it redundant and boring. And he also mentions that try to use water-based foundations because they're very lightweight, and or if you can, you should use like tinted moisturizers only. He suggested one from Chanel, which was there, I think, Lay Beiges water tint, and he says it's a really nice tint which you can use on a daily basis, or even as a party maker, because he does that. So as you can see, this is like kind of, I'll just set my makeup. Okay, so guys, this is the final look. As you can see, this is the makeup. It's very minimal, natural makeup, yet it looks very Rani from Rocky and Rani, right? So this is the makeup which I did following Mitesh Rajani, who's a celebrity Bollywood makeup artist. His steps, and trust me, I'm completely loving it. Like, we should incorporate such suggestions and try to make our face only, and not change it. I think I will try to do such makeups on a daily basis or very frequently. Like, this can be my daily makeup routine. It's very light, and the my favorite part is the base. Trust me, the base did all the work. I mean, it actually looks so nice. Such a good advice. Mix Hollywood filter, mix a moisturizer, and mix 2 drops of foundation, and you're good. And you're actually good. Just see the coverage and just see the sheen it has given me. I mean, really nice, right? So that is it, guys. Let me know how do you like my makeup look. I have done it by following Mitesh Rajani's steps, which he has mentioned. I'm sure there must be like other steps as well, but I've done whatever he has mentioned on his podcast with Masum Meenawala. So that was it, guys. Hope you like it, and I'll see you very soon.